Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me doing week 4 of the Leetcode Premium Weekly Challenge. A easy problem, so I think I'm going to do an extra bonus problem after this. But yeah, 11:19, we move vowels from a string. Alright, return A, E, I, O, U. I think it's just as easy as straightforward. And it's equal to 1,000, but it shouldn't matter. You just put it on effectively a queue, but it doesn't have to be a queue implementation. It's just kind of like a queue, right? You start from the beginning, you go all the way to the end. You could maybe just call it a for loop. Maybe I guess that's how I would do it. And then just like having an answer. I will use this opportunity though to kind of point out something about Python and sometimes. Sorry, let me finish typing this part real quick. I'm making sure that is that sometimes you may see me do this in contest or I guess I won the example, but yeah, you may see me doing a contest and also I haven't done it before, but I mean it's such a whatever problem, right? You saw everything that I've done. But yeah, if SSI is not an AIOU, then you do this. But yeah, but the reason why we have an array and then join it at the end is that an alternative way that you may think about doing it if you are not as experienced, and it's okay. I mean, that's I'm teaching so that you could learn, right? So you can say that this is exactly the same. You may have something like answer is equal an empty string, and then something like right? And this happens actually very fast because string operations in Python are very fast compared to other Pythonic non-string operate or just in general other operations. Reasons in which I'm not going to get into. You can kind of look into the source code. TLDR is that that part is kind of generally written in C, so the running time is pretty fast. However, and this comes up also in Java as well, so you have to be careful about Java. Is that what happens is that this is not a concatenator, or at least not in the what do they call it again? A buffer writer or something like this in some other languages. Like it's not a buffered thing, which is kind of what I'm doing here. I'm creating my own buffer and doing it. What happens is that this is equal to answer plus this, right? Which, okay, you did nothing, Larry, did I? But yeah, but what this actually does is that it creates a new string from the old strings, right? So basically, you can kind of imagine that it goes, let's just say, right, whatever this is. You can say that it starts from empty string and it goes to L and then LT maybe LTC dot, right? However, if you kind of dot it, and then I guess this is the end, right? And you could say that before that it is this minus this minus this, and so forth, right? And there are a lot of dots in the middle, right? But as you can see, it for this operation, it actually create n strings, right? N strings of length n, roughly speaking, which means that if you kind of, I mean, you could do the math about n times n minus 1 over 2 or something like this, but you could also just kind of look at this by symmetry. You have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 dot, so you have that summation. But also just like if you look at the area, if you will, you can, if you draw an n by n square, this is basically just that cutting in half, which is n square still, or n square over 2, roughly speaking, right? If you want to think about it geometrically. But yeah, but yeah, in any case, what that means is that, okay, so that means that two things. It takes n square time, but also n square space, which you might not realize. Because most of the time the constant is very fast, so you get through it. But like I said, yeah, sometimes. But when you wait until this kind of messes you up, and also especially when you're on an interview, you have a human reader, and anyone that experienced will point this out to you, or I guess maybe they don't have to point out to you, but they will notice it, and either they mark it on their thing, or they're just like, hey, is there anything wrong? And but yeah, but that's basically why when you why pretty much, I mean, sometimes I make mistakes and sometimes I do it knowing that the constants are very small, something like this. So like I would, well, not the constants, but knowing that the like if I'm doing it quote unquote n square, I know that n is like 10. Then I sometimes go a little bit lazy on the code and do what you just saw. But in general, anytime you see me like concatenate strings, this is how I would do it, and that is the reason. Anyway, this is a easy problem, right? And I think most, if you're watching this, thanks for watching, and I hope that I taught you something today for that effect, because I don't know. But that's what I have with this one. I am going to do an extra one just because, this was like 20 seconds of whatever, and I don't even have much to explain, really, right? It is what it is. But yeah, thanks for watching, though. If you're up to this far, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this farm. Leave a comment. I'll see you soon and take care. Bye bye.